So my business is Backyard Golf, and the vision of this business is to become the premier backyard golf course across America. And the mission is Backyard Golf aims to provide avid golfers with state of the art facilities in the comfort of their own backyard. And the goals are to accrue 500,000 in sales after year one and hire on an on-site full-time manager by the fourth month, and then hire a full-time 5-person crew to do the projects of implementing and building the backyard golf ranges and putting greens or whatever the project may be. And then by the end of year one, I would like to hire a full-time maintenance coordinator. So all the projects that were built in year one can now be maintained, and I can offer in-house maintenance to our customers. And the history of this business is I've loved golf my whole life and have always wanted to design golf courses, and spent the last 4 years playing college golf and gaining connections for potential clients. The current status of this business is I've graduated with a business finance degree, and I'm seeking a master's in applied sciences. And the applied sciences can go with the finance and the golf. So I have the finance side of it done pretty well, and getting the applied sciences. Now I can see how the actual grasses will grow, how to move the land to get the projects exactly how the client would like them. So I feel like I have the financial side pretty set in place, and seeking this master's in applied science will allow for the other side of it. The products and services of this business. So the key features, it offers a new way to enjoy the game of golf instead of the old traditional way of going to a country club, paying for fees. This is your own mini golf course in a sense versus going somewhere else and paying someone else. This is all in the comfort of your own backyard, and it can be whatever you want. If you have a huge backyard, you could put in a couple holes to play or a driving range. But if you have a smaller backyard, you could put in a putting green or whatever you want. It fits kind of to the space that you have. The benefits of this, like I said, there's no country club rules. There's no fees to pay. So you can play, you can use it whenever you want, and it's yours. You go to a country club, and the country club is not yours. This would be your own little place to have. The current stage, like I said, my undergrad degree has helped me on the business side, and now applied sciences will help me with the landscaping side of the business. And both of those together, I feel, will help this business out in the future. The competitive advantage is every design will be customized. There's no one size fits all. This business will look at your size that you have of a backyard and what you are looking to get out of it, and will cater to you. And then the other side is I'm a golfer myself, and then that helps me be able to relate to the clients and help meet them where they want or what they want out of it. The SWOT analysis. The strengths are a wide array of options. We will offer turf, synthetic turf, so you put it in and it stays there. You don't have to cut it or anything like that. And also grasses. And also within the grasses, it might be a different grass in the south, such as Bermuda or something that will grow more or grow better in hotter climates. And then ryegrass or bent grass as you go farther north. Whatever it can there's a wide array of options no matter where you are or what you're wanting. We'll offer in-house maintenance, and as mentioned before, custom designs for each customer. And then turf options will be pretty common in northern regions, as you won't be able to use it year round, and the grass will be harder coming back out of winter versus southern regions. The weaknesses are a limited market. The only market this business will really be able to focus on is high-end customers that have a backyard and have the money to spend for themselves. Low-end customers will tend to go to the public course, so they have no need to try and get away from a traditional country club because they are going to public courses. Each project must be uniquely created. Um, this can get a little tricky with uh, ordering for future projects and keeping supplies on hand. And then grass options must be limited in the southern regions because you can only pretty much do a Bermuda grass in the south. Bent grass, it just gets too hot and doesn't grow very well. It burns out very easily and is very hard to take care of. Opportunities, northern markets can be utilized due to turf options. This would be a great and easy way because not as much maintenance will be required. You kind of put it in, and that's it for until wear and tear starts to set in after probably about 5 to 10 years, depending on how much it's used and how harsh the winter has been. And also, there's a huge growing interest in the game of golf. Like I said, that everyone's kind of wanting to go away from the traditional way of an old country club style, pay your dues and you go play. They would rather, stay at home and do it in the comfort of their own backyard. And that just adds to the growing interest in the way that it is played. Most people aren't wanting to go play 18 holes for, take 5 hours out of their day. They would rather just go into their backyard for an hour or two as the sun's setting and entertain guests. And threats would be seasonal weather. The northern climates would not be able to sustain projects being done in winter months, obviously, and then the summer or the southern regions wouldn't be able to do the same grasses as the north. And traditional country clubs are threats as well. Just if people are wanting to go play a full round of golf, obviously this business will not be able to supply that and will not be able to completely take over playing a full round of golf, which will always be a threat. And then also lack of space available for designs. This is where customers we got to be kind of realistic with how much space they have to do a certain design. And then the market analysis. So the growth trends are the interest in golf is rising, as well as the alternative ways to enjoy the game of golf. And people also want to enjoy it in the comfort of their own backyard, which caters to this business very well. Summer months in northern regions can allow for turf designs that would withstand harsher winters, versus the grass that might just barely get to be growing and then hit the winter again, and then it takes forever for the grass to come out, and then even then you have to have a good winter for the grass to come back in the summer. But southern regions would allow for turf or grass, either one, and for year-round use, so that you could get a lot more use out of it. That's why they're basing this business out of the South first. The driving forces to this business are the weather and space for designs, and as well as the interest for the game of golf and interest in the alternative ways to enjoy the game, which this company would offer. Needs of the market: a personal golf facility designed to their liking and space availability, unique designs for each consumer. Some businesses just have anywhere from 2 to 5 options, and that's it. What you see is kind of what you get, and if you have the space for it, great. If not, it doesn't really work out, but you could have the exact same design as your neighbor. Whereas this business would allow for those unique designs that no two design are the same, and it is yours, and you have that uniqueness that no one else will have the exact same as you. And then also alternative and fun ways to enjoy the game. Like I said previously, there's a growing number of people who do not want to spend 5 hours on a golf course for the day. They would rather enjoy the game in their own backyard for a couple hours at a time while they're entertaining guests. Competitors are Tour Greens. They offer backyard greens, mini courses, par 3 courses, and golf landscape designs. Landmark Designs offers backyard par 3 courses only. They do not offer greens or little ranges. They only offer par 3 courses, and some of those are anywhere from 1 to 9, even 18 holes. They have a couple designs that are 18 holes, but once again, it is only par 3 holes. Easy Turf, they only offer putting greens. They do not offer anything other than putting options at this time. Management teams, internal. I would give myself the financial responsibilities as the leader of the company with a bachelor's degree in finance. It'll give me an edge to perform this task and allow me to lead this business and give it a firm financial foundation. External, our company will work with our suppliers to grow our business as well as theirs, with all the projects being done, such as ordering the grass or the turf and then moving dirt, as all that stuff. We would find a company to work with that would be our supplier, and as we grow, they would grow. That would work hand in hand together. Operating strategies. The business will be based in a southern climate first. This will give a firm foundation to the business that will allow us to branch out farther north as we go. And during winter months, the focus will go back on the southern projects such as maintenance or putting in other ones, just because the winter months up in the north there'll be nothing that can be done on projects up there. Critical risks. Internal is communication between departments. That is absolutely key. And then external is the weather. And with the weather being unpredictable, it's best to predict what you can, which is why we are going to base our business in the south first and then try to branch north tentatively as we go along, which will minimize that risk. And that is backyard golf. I need to